Our pick 4 anchor leg here is lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. It's post time for the 10th. Let's send it upstairs to track announcer Vance Cameron.
Miss Sangria, Segali, the Lady Sheriff, Lock Her Up, Catch a Few Rays, Mrs. Dragonfire, top of the stretch. Here they come. Rough and pacing, Segali leaving out on the rail, Miss Sangria, and they're outside the Lady Sheriff third as they race around the turn to get away fourth. That is Lock Her Up. Then in fifth, Catch a Few Rays, the trailer, Mrs. Dragonfire. Showtime at Charlottetown. 3 high all around the turn. 3 high halfway up the backstretch. Wow, they're to it and at it and to it on the front end. Segali the leader in the middle. On the rail, Miss Sangria. Racing from third, that is the Lady Sheriff. And they're over to the quarter. Boom! Just like that. 27-4, and they're off the turn and headed towards the half mile. Miss Sangria the leader. Here comes the Lady Sheriff to take another crack at the lead. Third on the rail, that is Segali. Well back fourth, that's Lock Her Up. Fifth is Catch a Few Rays. Trailing the field, Mrs. Dragonfire. By the midway point, the new leader, the Lady Sheriff and Campbell. 57 seconds flat the half mile. Over to the 5/8, the Lady Sheriff. Second is Miss Sangria. Segali is third. Mrs. Dragonfire from the outside. Now fourth. Fifth up the rail is Lock Her Up. Catch a Few Rays on the outside is six. 3/4 coming next. And it's the Lady Sheriff, the leader. Miss Sangria coming on the outside. The longest shot on the board, Mrs. Dragonfire. Moving up fourth is Catch a Few Rays. 3/4 in one. 28-2. Homeward bound the leader, the Lady Sheriff. In at the rail, Miss Sangria. Catch a Few Rays is way wide. Deep stretch. Now set that camera up. Miss Sangria. Mrs. Dragonfire may be in a shocker, and I mean shocker. The win photo will tell the tale. 159.3.
Oh, wow, that's a tight photo on the line. This is why they race them here. You never know what's going to happen in a horse race, and it happened here in race 10. I really thought the Lady Sheriff would get easy to the front here tonight, but no, 3 wide around the first turn as the 2 really wanted the front, Segali and Shepherd, but Miss Sangria was only letting 1 go here tonight, and that was the 4, the Lady Sheriff, and he ended up releasing the Lady Sheriff, but not after 27-4 first quarter, down to the half 57 marks. Finally going to make front and get to the lead, but it's going to take a big sting out of her here tonight. 128-2 to the 3/4, and then they're going to kind of stagger home here with the 7, trying to bottom them out here in deep stretch, and it looks like she is going to get her nose on the line first here for David Dowling in a colossal upset. 57-50 on the nose for Mrs. Dragonfire. She picks up her second win on the campaign. 159-3. It is Mrs. Dragonfire and Dowling shocking them here in the 10th.
No one told Mrs. Dragonfire she was the longest shot on the tote board as David Dowling takes her into the 10th race winner's circle. Bay Pacing Mare 8 by Dragon again. Off the Western Ideal Dam, Marina Hanover. Owned by Reg Ferguson and Wayne McDonald, trained by Reg Ferguson. David Dowling picks up his third winner tonight for the driving triple. The time, 1:59 and 3. That's Mrs. Dragonfire to triple up Dowling in a 10th race. Shocker at Charlottetown.